Okay, I know that some people, they like to put scorpions in lollipops, but who in the world is going to eat that? You know what, I don't want to know the answer to this question. Hello everyone and welcome to another Bionicle review. Today we will be going over the Nui-Jaga. A little bit of set background information. The set number is 8548. They were released in 2001. The approximate amount of parts within the set is 218, and at time of release the price was about $35. So let's jump right into it. Pros. Easily would have to say the function. Right off the bat. The function was really cool. What it is, obviously, would be the tail. What you can do is grab a handle here and a lever here, and you pull the lever back, and the tail will move forward in a striking motion to kill whoever may stand in its way, and or get horribly defeated at the hands of the Toa. So that is really neat. I really enjoy that. Another pro I would have to say would be the colors. The color scheme is very concise. We have one over here that's purple, which people seem to enjoy. We have one over here that's blue. Now, why do I say I like the color schemes? Not because of the certain colors that were chosen, it's because they're both very consistent. The build for both of them is the same, which may get repetitive, but it means that they keep the same color scheme, aside from the two defining ones. There's just black and gray. Simple enough. I think they pulled that off really well. Another pro I would have to say would be the design. The design is not overly complex. It's actually one of the simpler ones. I'd even say almost as simple as the Nui-Rama. Taking one of these apart and rebuilding them does not take a long time. At most 10 minutes, maybe. I haven't timed it or anything, but I would say approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Now, another pro I would have to say would be their look. The scorpion look is pulled off extremely well. They look like scorpions. They do. Another pro, along with that scorpion look, is that the legs move. That is neat. They could have made them static. They could have just had them dangling off like a piñata or something, but no. They move. That's excellent. Let's go right into the cons now. Right off the bat, I would have to say the design is actually a con, along as it being a pro. The legs do not touch the floor. None of them do, and there's no way, aside from modifying it, maybe with some external parts, to make them touch the floor. That is because of this, and a little bit of this. They just cannot do it. I'd say another con would probably be the fact the arms do not move. I personally would like to have seen them move in some way, shape, or form. The look looks great, but it might have been neat. I don't know how this would have been accomplished. I'm sure there's a way, though. But in the end, I guess you trade one thing over another. Another con I would have to say would be the random gray parts. Now, I know what you're thinking. You'll probably say, but the heads, the Mata heads, those don't come in dark gray, at least not no one. Well, unless you have the Muwakan Kenera, then you'd probably assume that, because they were most notably included in 2004. But in 2001 they came out originally with Muwakan Kenera, so they could have used them, and I do not understand why they had to use the light gray ones. Maybe to coincide with this, I don't know. But otherwise, it's black and gray and dark gray. And then their primary color. So it's a little bit confusing to me. Possibly another thing that some might find a con would be their teeth. Now, teeth look cool, but it's the only white part on the entire set. I do not honestly see why they could not have recolored it. Maybe that would have been a little bit more too taxing, I don't know. But it is the only white part in the entire set. So that may be a con to some. So that about says it all for the Nui-Jaga. As far as our retrospective goes, these are fine sets. They're good Rahi, decent Rahi. The fact that they both came out in the same container is a great plus. I think that's really, really nice. I mean, you get two of them. Two of them for the price of two of them. How can you say no? Well, if you don't like the Nui-Jaga, then you can easily say no. But the point is gotten across. That about wraps it up. For giant scorpions. And there's just a little bit more to say after that. But good Rahi either way. So, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and next week I will be reviewing the Tarkava. Hope to see you there, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Maybe it's convinced you to get the Nui-Jaga after almost 13 years. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. But they're fine sets in my opinion. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week.